Hi everybody, here's day 5 of Junk Journal Boot Camp, and today, let me look at my list, we're going to do tabs, edges, and we're going to do optional stitching if you can do that, if you have a sewing machine. So we're kind of getting some pieces and parts together today, so come on and let's get this done. Hi there, you guys ready for day 5? We're going to do some tabs. I've got these circles pulled out because that's what I'm going to use these for. And then, of course, these tabs that I had in the kit. So you're going to start out by folding these in half. And we won't write on them today. You can decide later what you want to write on them. And so, of course, very straightforward. I'm going to take this cover off for now. And decide where I want to put my tabs. And I'm going to skip page 1 since I don't really know what I'm going to write on these. And I'm just going to kind of scatter my tabs because I'm going to also do some cloth ones here in just a minute. So you can put them all together if you want, however you like. Something like that. This one I'm going to put on this very last page. Okay, so now these circles, I'm going to take my 1-inch punch, and I've got a book that I got at a used bookstore. It's actually an old library book, and it's a gardening book. And so I'm going to just tear a page out and use it and punch a couple of circles. Actually, I'm going to trim some of this white space off so I can get over to where the color part is. And I'm going to punch, I think I have 4 of these small. And so I'm going to do them where it's got some words and some color. Well, maybe not. That one I'm just going to do flowers. I kind of want to get this poppy, so I'm going to cut it down so I can reach the poppy. And I'm using these as the back side. So I'm just going to go in here, find some pages that I didn't use tabs on. And there's pick, plant, grow, prune. So I'll start with plant. And I'm just going to glue half of it to my page. And then I'm going to glue one of these circles on the back side. And actually, I kind of want to distress ink these, so. So I'm going to put glue on the back side of these circles and use them on them like this, so they look good coming and going. Let's see, plant, let's see. And then these two bigger circles, if you wanted to use them, you could either put them back to back, which I think I will do, and make another tab somewhere. Let me look here. Let's see what, just put that there so I know where to go. And as far as other tabs, you don't have to have a tab on every page, but if you want to add some ribbon or fabric and you have a sewing machine, you can stitch fabric on the edge. And I'm going to do a piece just so you can see what I'm talking about. So here's a piece, and I'm going to take it and kind of pleat it like this along the edge of this page, just so you can see. So I'm going to go over the sewing machine and I'll be right back. So today is the day for optional stitching also. So this fits right into that. So I just took it and kind of pleated it over at the machine and stitched it on, went all the way down with it. And so that is like that. Or you can always take some, I've got this lace I got at a flea market that I'm going to stitch along one of the edges. And you can also do I took scraps of white muslin and tore it into little strips and just wrapped it around a piece of rope. And so, I mean, that's something else that you could take and stitch along the edge. You can punch holes in the edges, make little tabs that way. I have this yarn that I just love, and I've used it several times, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again. And I just cut 3 or 4 pieces of the yarn. And then I just punch. I have a small hole punch, but if you have a regular hole punch, that works too. I'm going to use the smaller one and just punch along one edge. Punch 3 holes and then just poke this yarn through and make the, poke a loop through, fold it in half, poke the loop through, and then just pull it through, kind of like you do the ribbons on the cards. Okay, so once the cover's on, let's see how much. So it sticks out a little bit, but I think I'll leave it there for now. I might trim it later. And then let me show you really quick the snippet roll. Here's a snippet roll that I've made and cut down. And I just took lots of pieces of scraps and sewed it to this piece of cloth that I ripped out, about a 3/4 inch wide piece of cloth. And then on this journal, I stitched it on the edge for a kind of like a tab. So that's what that looks like. So anyway, those are ideas for sewing. And then if you want to, you can go in, and this is a day of sewing. So if you want to go in and stitch around all these flaps on this, you could do that. So any kind of enhancements with stitching, just on the edges of pages and so on. That's kind of our thing for today, is a 30-minute time to do tabs and stitching. And what was the other thing? Edges, yeah. So that was it for today. So I'm going to let you go, and you can tabs and edge and do all those fun things. And I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to bind this thing, and that will be a good day. So I will see you tomorrow. Click like if you like the video, and hit subscribe if you like to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.